Hello, colleagues and fellow internet marketers of the entire world. This is Mark DeLeese, and this is the second video of the WordPress Opt-in Pro. Yesterday, if you would have enjoyed that video, the first video, how gruesome and painful and frustrating and aggravating that was just to sit there and watch that video, today I have a pleasant surprise. Today I'm going to be revealing just one feature of the WordPress Opt-in Pro and just how cool and awesome and powerful and effective this little tool is for your business. This is a default WordPress theme, and it'll work with any WordPress theme. It's not tied to a theme at all. Secondly, it works with all autoresponders, so as long as you have a good autoresponder, it'll work. So what we need to do, first of all, is grab some autoresponder code. And I'm going to go to our good friends at Aweber, and I'm just going to click on web form and generate a web form. I just want to get the code. It doesn't matter what template I pick. I'm not really interested in any of these templates because I'm going to be doing my own. So you just want to basically just click on the go to second step. You want to get that code. And again, you can choose your thank you page. After they click the submit button, where's it going to go to? And so if you want to have it go to a custom URL, use your own URL, you click that here and you put your custom URL right there and open up a new window or usually the same window that I select. Okay. Now if you're going to use the Aweber thank you page, you can just click on that. But at any rate, you want to go to the third step and you want to get that opt-in form. So save the web form. And I want to get this code. Now, do not get the JavaScript snippet. You want to get the HTML version. So just click in here, and I'll just click in there and right-click and copy that code. Now, this is going to be super easy. You just go to your WordPress dashboard, and let's come over here, and there's a page that says Autoresponder. Click on Autoresponder. And a new page opens up. Let me just bring this over here a little bit. Now, there's 5 different autoresponders that you can have on one WordPress install. This is the default, and second, third, fourth, and fifth. Now, they're numbered differently, but there's 5 tabs there. So you can have 5 autoresponders on one WordPress install. And you can put the title here. Now, this is just for your own records. You can put the title of what this one can be. So, if it's in the sidebar, you can put the sidebar here. Or if it's on a homepage, or whatever you want. But I'll just put this as test, okay? Test 1, because I'm just going to give you one feature of it. Here is where you paste in your autoresponder code. Now you can stretch these windows out, it doesn't matter, but I'm just going to right-click and paste that code in there. Now you'll notice that when I click somewhere else, it will automatically fill this information out. So let me just click here, and you notice that it automatically put in the hidden fields, the post URL, and so forth. Now here is where I can choose to have the name and the email. Obviously you always want to have the email. These are the fields, all right? So right now I'm just going to have the email field, just that. And here is where you can put in what's inside the field, the text in the field. So I can have specific text in there, but I'm just going to have it as a default. The default is enter your email and enter your name. That's the default. Here is the button URL. Now I can put in any button. If I have a custom button, I can put in the URL of it right there. Or there's a nice pop-up window, and I can choose any button that I want from this pop-up, or I can choose any URL right here. I can enter a spam message and also the color of the spam message. So if you're using a theme that has a different color, you can specify the text so that's easily readable. So if you're on a black background, your text would be white. If you're on a white background, your text would be black or gray, so forth. I'll get into the header image URL a little bit later and what a content box is, and you can put borders around it and so forth. And I'll get into the rest of this and the padding and inputs box CSS. I'll get into that in a minute. But I just want to show you really quickly. You'll see here that I've put the form code in there. I put show email only. I'm going to choose a button. And I'm going to use this one here, send me the video. So it's going to be a register for free video opt-in form. Select button. All right, so now that automatically put in a URL. It's going to have no spam message for now. And I'm going to come down here and I'm going to click save. That's it. Now to put that on your page or post or widget area or whatever, all I need to do is see this right here. It says use shortcode. And this is the shortcode right there. It's just a bracket and autoresponder. Right click that, or I can type it in. Now this is for these shortcodes, it's simply autoresponder 1, autoresponder 2, autoresponder 3, autoresponder 4. You notice that they're titled that way. So I can come down to a page here, and this is my test page. And all I need to do is put that code right here. Now this is the visual. This is the visual here. Okay, it's the visual tab, visual editor, and all I got to do is type that autoresponder in brackets right there, and that's it. That's all I got to do. And click on update, and that code, that form should be right there. Okay. Now I'm simply going to view the page, open a new tab, and here it is right there. You see that? This is the title to my page, so don't get me wrong here. Let me just take that title out of there. So it doesn't look, there you go. Let me take that title out of there, and I'll save it, update it. Okay, let me take that title out of there. Normally your opt-in form would be lower in your page, right? It's not next to your title. Well, I guess you can if you want. There, okay. So there it is in its simplest form, and I can put any button here. I can shrink that field. I can make it more narrow. I can make it the height any size I want. I can change the font in here. I can put any message that I want in there. I can put a lot of different things. Now I'm going to put in the spam message right here. So let me go back to the spam message box, and let me come over here. Oh, there's the wrong window. All right, so come down here, and I'm going to simply put in right here spam message. I'm going to put in I hate spam and your info is safe. That's it. And the spam message color right now I have it as default black, so it's going to be really black. Normally I'd put this shade gray, but I'm just going to choose black for now. Come down and I will save changes, and this is the URL here, and I will come up here and I will simply just refresh. Alright, so you can see here that it says I hate spam, your info is safe. Now I can put this lower down if I want. If I want to have that lower down, I like it close to the button because that's just where I like it. But if you want it lower, all you need to do is come down here and put in a line bracket. Here's a code, ER. If you want to have an extra line there, and click on save, come down, click on save. I like mine next to the button, but obviously not everybody's like me. So I can click on refresh, and you'll notice now it's a little bit lower. See that? But nevertheless, I like mine next to it. All right, so that's it there. So now we're going to simply add the name as well. So I want to add the name. Add the name, and this is very simple. Come up here and show the name, and that's it. And I will save the changes, and I will refresh, and that adds the name. Enter your name, enter your email. And I'm going to change these. You know, I'm going to put. I'm going to change the text. So this is where your name field text. So I'll put something fancy. Put your real name here. Enter your best email. All right, so I'll come down and I will save. and I will simply just come here and I will refresh that. That's refreshed. Okay, there's right there. So put your real name here, your best, enter your best mail there, and you know, it's like that, right? Okay, so that's it. Now I'm not done yet. I'm going to add some cool stuff here. I'm going to put a box around it. Let's say, for example, I'm going to click on enable autoresponder mailing box content. Put right there. And I'm going to put something like, something real simple. Enter your name and email below. Right? Something that simple. You'll see here that if I come down and save, I'll save those changes. And I'll just show you the effect here. There's right there. Obviously, it's on 2 lines. So what I need to do here, I need to come down here, and I'm going to put in the box width. See that? There it is right here. The box width. I'm going to put at, say, for example, 500 and 500, and so I can change the header color. The font size I'm going to put at, for example, 20. All right. Come down here. I'll save the changes. The box width is a little bit wider now. All right, there it is right there. And I can make it a little bit lower. I mean, I can put a line bracket in there. So I can come here and I can add a line bracket. Come down here and save. And refresh. There. All right. And now I'm going to do something cool. I'm going to put a nice little border around it. Let's see. Border width will be, for example, 3. Border style will be, for example, solid. Border color, I'll just put black for now. Background color, let's see. I like this color, FFFFCC. All right. Do I want the borders radius? Do I want the borders rounded? Yes or no? I can make them rounded if I want, or drop shadow. But I'll just put this for right now, and I will have it come down here. Save. I will come up here and I'll refresh. All right, so that puts a nice box around that. I can make this. I need to make that font a little bit bigger. I can do that, and obviously this is the font size right here, 24. Make it a little bit bigger. I can change the font style right here. You know, whatever I want to do here. All right. Let me just save the changes. See what that looks like here. All right, so now it's looking a little bit cooler. I could even change the border style a little bit more. Border style, I'm going to put a little bit right here. I'll put, for example, dashed, and I'll make the border color red. You've seen these? These are pretty cool. Border color is red, like that. And I come down here. All right, let me just, now obviously I can custom tailor this, anything that I want. See that? And I can make the border thicker, border width thicker, say a 5. And I can make the radius, I can make it rounded. I can make the corners rounded by bring this all the way down to, say, 30, makes it really rounded. I can come down and save the changes. See how the different customizations? Now obviously I know how this works, so I can probably put this together in a matter of a couple of minutes. So obviously that's looking pretty cool, right? Now, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I can simply come down here, and this is a cool feature. It says header image. Now you can put in any, if you have a header image like an arrow or whatever, you can put in the URL right here, the HTTP URL. But there's also a pop-up window here, and there's a number of different, I'm going to have some really cool graphics in here. I'm not done yet. So watch this. Okay. Click on that right there. And if you have the PSDs with these graphics, and I have there's like 12 of them that I've made up. They're by a professional designer, and it'd be really cool. But this is the one that I had made up specifically for me. And you have the PSDs if you have this version, the PSD version, where you can create your own. And so if I refresh here, you see that? Oops. See how cool that is? Now I'm going to do something else here. I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to choose another header image. And this one's going to be this one right here. Choose that one, and come down and save. Now watch this. Ready? Are you ready? Look at that. Okay. And so that's looking pretty cool. Now if I don't want this at all, because it says enter your name and email, so I don't need to say that twice. So I can just come down here and I can simply just unselect that whole area, and you'll see if I come down and save the changes, and as I simply just refresh, see that? Now that is cool. Now obviously I'm taking a little bit longer to train you, but I can literally have this up and set up within 2 minutes. Okay, looking totally awesome. And you can put this on any WordPress theme. This is on the default theme, and I can simply, if I want to erase the name, come down and save, and I can refresh and see that. Boom, gone. All right. So this is just one feature of the WordPress Optin Pro, and it gets better, folks. This is the first video to show you some of the cool tricks that you can do with it. Thank you.